There is so much misinformation out there when it comes to the actual steps of becoming a millionaire. There's so much more involved in getting rich and changing your life financially than just watching a couple videos on YouTube about how to make money. Today, I'm gonna reveal to you the secret traits of what it really takes to become a millionaire. I guarantee if you stick around until the end of this video, you're going to hear things and get a perspective that can shift the way you think about your everyday life. We live in a time now where you no longer need to go to college for 4 years in order to gain knowledge and make money. The technology that we use in our modern times is sometimes known as a curse, but I believe when used correctly, it can be a blessing. The knowledge that we have access to right at our fingertips can change our lives for the better, and even has the ability to make us financially free. And today I'm gonna tell you exactly how to crack the code in order to do this for yourself. Now, if you have spent any time on social media looking for ways to make money, you will always see people pushing a certain foolproof way to make money, and will almost always have a course ready to sell you on it. But here is the problem with this. Everyone watching this video right now is in a different life situation. No two people are exactly the same, and what works well for one person may be different for another. I am going to tell you something that no one will really tell you. There is no black and white, one size fits all to become a millionaire for every single person. This is why I personally can never sell a course or a program. You've watched my videos, you know my story. Now I will reveal to you the steps to climbing your way to millions of dollars. The number one step to becoming a millionaire is you need to set clear and specific goals. Sit down and ask yourself this question: what are my 5 biggest goals in life? Clearly define what you want to achieve, then break down your goals in smaller, actionable steps with specific goals. Let me give you an example. You saying, "I want to get rich," is not a specific goal. If you say, "I will spend 2 hours of my day learning a new skill that will eventually make me money," this is an actionable statement. You are more likely to act on this statement rather than you just going around and telling people that you're gonna get rich off the internet. You need to ask yourself, why do I want to achieve this wealth in my life? The desire of money alone is not enough of a reason for you to pursue this $1 million status. If you have this mentality that you want to get rich and you want to make money and you don't care how you do it, this mentality and this desire for money can cause you to fall into traps in your life, which will then put you in a worse position than you were to begin with. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? There has to be purpose behind your goals in life. For me, I always had this feeling that the society's view of success would set us up for ultimate failure. Society's view of success will tell you, get that new car, land that corporate job. You're not successful and stable unless you get that college education. Party every weekend. Life is short. These are all lies that society will tell you and convince you that this is equal to success. Whereas my view of success is I want to feel healthy. I want to be able to travel wherever I want, when I want. I want time freedom to commit more time to my family. I believe that freedom is equal to happiness. You have to believe that you are worthy of this life. People will stay at jobs that they hate, where they're being mistreated and they're just miserable because they think that's what they deserve. People will stay in toxic relationships because they believe that's what they deserve. This all boils down to self-worth. You have to know that you are worth more than settling for less than you deserve in life. You have to believe that you are special and see your differences and how you are different than other people. For me, I always felt different. I even got bullied for it in school growing up. I failed out of high school and had to finish at a dropout prevention program. And I tried to force myself to fit into society standards. But today I'm so thankful that I was not designed to. And maybe you are watching this and you've experienced similar situations in your own life. Understand that you are different and unique for a reason. And God made no mistakes on you. Growing up, I was told the lie that in order to get rich, you have to step on people in order to get ahead in life. This couldn't be further from the truth. In order to take the necessary steps to achieve more in life, you must be ready to know your self-worth. And not in a narcissistic, selfish way. I need you to reflect on what you can put out and give to this world. All of our experiences in life is what led us to where we are today. Think about how you can use that to your advantage. Why do you keep looking back into your past? You are not going that way. Who you were 10 years ago? That doesn't matter. Who you were last year? Still irrelevant. Who you are becoming right now as you're watching this video, that is what counts. Let go of those past versions of yourself that don't help you to grow. It's time to evolve and move forward. You are surrounding yourself every single day in toxic situations, and you're allowing yourself to be consumed of things of this world. You are simply not going to grow. Just as a flower can't bloom without light, you have to evaluate your surroundings in order to successfully grow and step into this next season in your life. So as you are visualizing why you want to achieve the things that you want out of life, even if you have to go to a park or get out of your house to figure this out, this is what I need you to do. And this is the first step in order to changing your life financially as well. The second thing that I need you to do is to learn a high value skill. Set a minimum of 2 hours a day to work towards what I'm about to tell you. No distractions. And before you say, well, I'm busy, you're probably already spending this time scrolling on social media without even really knowing it. Making daily sacrifices is essential to success. So what is a high value / high income skill? This is a skill that you can easily monetize. Examples of this would be content creation, video editing, online sales, and the list goes on. Choose one of these skills that interests you. Start selecting YouTube channels to learn from. On my YouTube channel alone, I have over 20 free courses you can learn from. I want you to watch these and start studying these to find what's gonna work for you. Set a goal of how many times a week you're gonna commit to this. If you absolutely can't find 2 hours of your day to do this, then pick 1 to 2 days out of your week to commit to learning. Learning new skills and opening your mind to how many ways there are to make money online can really get your gears going to start seeing ways that you're gonna make money in your own life. So why isn't everybody doing it then if all this information is out there? What makes you so special? That's because people are too busy scrolling on their phones, watching garbage content, and trying so hard to get their dopamine fix. Watching pointless videos every day with zero value. One trick to this that I've talked about in my previous videos is really evaluate who you're following on social media. Start unfollowing people that really aren't adding any actual value to your life or helping you with your mindset in some way, and start following people that are consistently putting out positive content and educational videos. Just by you following more inspiring accounts, the algorithms of social media will start showing you different things. It's so scary to think how much our For You pages and Instagram feeds could actually control how we think on a daily basis, but it couldn't be more far from the truth. So we have to manipulate it to make sure that we are being fed educational content, uplifting videos, and just content that is going to help us grow as people and not distract us from the purpose that God has for our lives. Which leads me to my next point, number 3. Prioritize and eliminate time wasting. Think about activities that you do on a daily basis and ask yourself, what is this activity adding to my life? I'm gonna put emphasis on the fact that you need to filter and eliminate distractions, such as excessive social media use or unproductive habits. Start prioritizing tasks that align with your goals. And start thinking of your time as money. Spend your time where you will know you will be provided with the highest return on that time investment. One thing that can help you do this is start planning your days in advance. Before you go to bed, write down 8 things that you want to complete the next day. Rank the tasks in the order that you are going to complete them and get them done, no excuses. And of course, enjoy the process as you're doing it. It shouldn't feel painful to want to upgrade your life or want to do things that are gonna help you to become a better person. Number 4, make sacrifices. Only start doing the things that get you closer to your goals. If they're not, cut them off. Going to the club? No thank you. Getting drunk? Absolutely not. Alcohol is scientifically proven to increase levels of dopamine, which will lead to feelings of happiness. Without you knowing it, partying and excessive drinking is known to give you that feeling of feeling complete to where you'll no longer start caring about your goals, since you are now obtaining that feeling from a substance. This goes for any addiction. Any activity that does not move you closer to your dreams, immediately remove it. And of course, prioritize your health and sleeping schedules. Me personally, I am not waking up at 6 a.m. to get tasks done. This is definitely controversial, but I became an entrepreneur because I wanted complete freedom over my time, so I do not ever set alarms. But I do indeed get all my tasks done that I'm wanting to achieve. So by sleeping schedule, you don't have to be perfect all the time, but it is extremely important to get the right amount of sleep every single night. And there has been countless health studies showing the importance of this. Start focusing on the daily habits in your life. and you will get the outcomes. Your daily habits define your future. There's this quote that I see all the time on social media that I absolutely love. Getting a college degree is hard. Starting a business is hard. Choose your hard. Working a 9 to 5 is hard. Having your own business is hard. Choose your hard. Life in itself was not promised for us to be easy. So no matter what, don't ever think of anything in this world that's going to be an easy task. Nothing in life that's worth it is easy. Start spending your time and money on things that are going to improve the quality of your life. Use your money to make more money, invest, feel better, food choices, and look better with grooming. Number 5 is be prepared to cut people off. Only surround yourself with supportive people who uplift, inspire, and encourage you. They may seem supportive now, but once you start making bigger moves in your life, that support might disappear. If someone undervalues your dreams or achievements, consider distancing yourself from them. Share your wins with people who genuinely support you, and learn to let go of negative, unsupportive people. You do not owe anybody an explanation as to why you are doing things that you want to do. You also don't owe anybody an explanation as to why you are spending time working on your goals and not hanging out with them. You and your future come first. Friends will come and go all throughout your life, but you have to live with yourself for the rest of your life. The real flex is having friends that you can be your authentic self with. If people in your life don't understand your visions or your goals, you don't need their approval or validation. Trust me, I understand that in our era, it is so difficult to find real friends. And I encourage you that if you cannot find these friends that do encourage you, that do hype you up, that do support you, it's better to stay by yourself. And eventually you will be blessed with the perfect friends when the time is right. Number 6 is to be consistent. You are not gonna see results right away, no matter what you do to make money. You also have to be willing to do the boring tasks that contribute to your progress, even though they might be a little boring. Remember that small steps lead to big achievements. Progressing slowly is better than not progressing at all. I remember how discouraging it was when I restarted my entrepreneurship journey in 2020. The first month that I started my online store, I got 0 sales. And I immediately just questioned, like, why am I even doing this? Why did I even start this? Like, I was almost embarrassed because I did tell a friend about it. Although she was supportive, I was still embarrassed because I wasn't seeing that quick results that I thought I would see. But guess what? I had faith, I stayed consistent, and step by step, trial through error, I got to where I am today. I can admit, I failed multiple times, and you will too. But you have to always remember, it is never a failure, always a lesson. My 7th and final principle, which I think really contributed to my success of becoming a millionaire: use your blessings as stepping stones. What if I told you that everything you have in front of you right now is enough to achieve success in your life? You already have every single tool that you might need. And before I say this, I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath, because this topic is so simple to understand, yet so hard for us to do on a daily basis. I want you to remember, you woke up today, you are breathing, you have the ability to learn and be cognitive as to what I'm telling you. You have the ability to dream and have these visions for your life. You have a friend or family member that cares. Your heart is beating. You have a healthy mind. You have a roof over your head. You are kind to others. You can see. Always remember the little things in life, as they are really the big things. Time is a gift in itself. So start using your time that you have to work towards the purpose in your life. Sometimes I think that there's this almost reversal mindset that people have, that if they take the time spent away from their friends and they spend that time working, even though yes, that day you are working and you do have your head down and you're staying focused, and maybe you're missing out on some fun, maybe you're missing out on some little memories, but that one day that you spent working towards your future is now gaining you a life of freedom. You have to use the blessings that you have in your life right now in order to work towards bigger blessings in your life. I genuinely feel like you need to be able to see what you have right now. That way, when you start getting hit with those thoughts that I get too, you start getting hit with thoughts like, oh, well, I'm not gonna do that today. Like, no, like you will find anything to do other than what is the most important thing for you to do, which is to maybe write down your goals, learn something new. I know that there's some tasks that you might be thinking of right now that you've been putting off. And even myself, I still, to this day, have the same feelings, but you gotta fight through those feelings. You have to make the sacrifices and gain the strength in order to fight off those feelings, to commit the time to what you want to accomplish. Life is going to throw so many different things your way, and you have to have your armor ready and put on in order to face those things every day. But just remember, it doesn't matter if you are young or old. Every single day that you are waking up, God has a plan for your life. So don't ever think that you're too late in life for something, or that you messed up too many times in the past that you're not gonna try it again. Because the only person that is telling you that is yourself. So it's time to change that way of thinking in order to work towards a better you. I focus on 3 things with my YouTube channel, and that is to uplift, inspire, and to educate others. Use my YouTube channel as your source. Remember, like I said in the beginning of this video, I have an entire playlist of 100% free courses you can refer to. I have tested out every single thing in those playlists, and I know what works and what doesn't work. I will never recommend something to you that I feel like is a waste of your time or would not add value to your education and learning about entrepreneurship or online business. I'm so grateful to have been able to make this video today for you guys, and I hope it uplifted you in some way. Even if you don't have anyone in your life that supports you, I support you and I want to see you winning. That's why I started this YouTube channel. Thank you for your time today, and may God keep his hand on you with everything that you choose to do. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.